This is Milagro Mondays, and the topic for today's vlog is going to be body love. I know when we head into the new year, for a lot of us, the New Year's resolution is to get active again or start our workout routine, and this has been the case for me. I was not necessarily starting a whole new routine, but I wanted to approach my working out habits differently than I had in the past year. So what I noticed for myself, and this may happen to many of you, is that I was doing a lot of my workouts with my ego. What I mean by that is there was a lot of fear in my workouts. There was a lot of energy of doing particular things for a particular outcome. There was a lot of focus on my body and how my body was going to look different or how my body was going to look like someone else. So also a lot of comparison. So obviously I looked at that and I decided whether or not I wanted to take that energy into the new year and what workout I could do or what activity or what a routine could I create for myself that would help me better connect to something beyond what my body was experiencing. And the reason for this is A Course in Miracles teaches this huge principle that is in a lot of spiritual teachings that is not called, but it says that the body is an illusion. And many people respond very strongly to this, which would be the case. Yes, you would respond strongly to someone telling you the body's not real. But what that actually really can mean for you is that you can use the body for something different than you've been using it for. So like everything in our lives, it's important that we surrender whatever it is that we're doing, our money, our workout, our relationships, over to love. So that love can actually give us a true meaning of what this particular aspect of our lives is there to teach us. Think of your experience in the world as a classroom, just learning something. And so it's not about, oh, my body's an illusion, so I'm just going to go eat McDonald's all day. It's about, okay, well, I've used my body, and I'll talk about myself for instance. I've used my body to allow the ego to compare me to other people, to allow the ego to feed me guilt when I don't work out, to allow the ego to feed me fear that I will never be looking like someone else, to allow me the fear to feed me anxiety about my body, to allow the ego to future trip me, because if we're doing something now, always looking to what are we going to get later, that's basically what we're doing. We're not really fully present in the moment. So instead of allowing the ego to take my best intentions, and this is another principle in the Course that says your best intentions, even your best intention of being healthy and being active, needs to be surrendered to something higher than you, which I call love. You can call it inner guide, you can call it Holy Spirit, you can call it God, the universe. Surrendered over to something higher so that that higher place, that higher part of you, that love can come in and make it really meaningful. So for me, I was guided to want to start a yoga practice because I decided that some of the things I was doing in my workouts wasn't actually things that made me feel good. And when I say feel good, I mean have healthier thoughts about myself. So notice that when you work out, a lot of the times we go by what our body's feeling, but I actually tried to go a little further and see how I actually beyond my body was feeling. Because my body, to be honest, after some of my yoga workouts, wasn't actually feeling good. I was very achy. I was sore. I have an injury in my neck, so my injury was seeming to flare up. So I focused more on how I actually was feeling internally, how my thoughts were doing. And my thoughts were amazing. My thoughts were saying things like you're focused, you're disciplined, good job, you breathe, you wrote it out, you were feeling, when you're doing yoga and you feel the stretch, you were breathing into the stretch. So I had a lot of positive feedback from myself internally, even though my body was actually saying, I don't want to do this again, I'm sore. So I encourage you to see how you are feeling in your workouts, really, to feel good inside about your workouts, to focus on what you're thinking and feeling during your workouts. And I think this gets reinforced beautifully in Marianne Williamson's Course in Weight Loss, because I think she really drives the point home that as we get lighter in our minds, our body tends to go ahead and follow. So as you feel better in your minds, as you're peaceful in your minds, as you're happy in your minds, you're going to naturally extend that peacefulness and happiness into your body, and your body's going to begin it's going to get activated and enjoy things that your body wouldn't generally enjoy because it's responding to what you already have in your mind. But if your mind is full of the guilt or I don't want to do this and lazy thoughts, then your body is going to reflect that as well. So I encourage you in the new year to do a couple of things. To first of all, surrender over your workout. Tell love, tell something higher than you, Show me what feels good to me. Show me how I can do it. And every time you go do a workout, do it with that. Do it with love. Do it with your inner guide. Do it with the Holy Spirit. Don't do it by yourself. Because by ourselves, we can be very prone to being undisciplined and being unfocused and wanting to step out on our routine. So surrender it over and go work out with love. What a beautiful thing to be able to work out with love. And the second one is to start to see and enjoy workouts that feel good inside. In your brain, you feel good. Yoga is amazing because it obviously, for so many of us that are hardcore healers or coaches or into this whole spiritual movement thing, you know, it kind of complements that very beautifully. So if that's what you want to do, go ahead, do it. But there's so many other things you can be doing, like running outside or going to the gym, whatever it is that works for you. I know for every person, it works differently. And I had a friend who did amazingly with racquetball. I mean, she just loved playing racquetball all the time. So find something that works for you that makes you feel good inside in your thoughts. Your thoughts start to become more clear and feel better about what your workout is. And so those are the two things that I want to tell you, that surrender them over and don't work out with your ego, work out with love. And second of all, is start finding something that really feels good to you inside and lighten up your thoughts. And also what this will mean will be that you'll probably stick it out. You probably will continue to do it throughout the new year. It won't be something you do the first 2 months and then forget about it. So I'll keep you up to date later on this year what's going on with my yoga practice. But I hope you have tons of body love this year and this week. Bye.